Peace. Infinite Waters diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you wonderful, marvelous deep divers of planet Earth. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Look, I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly, and I feel 10 years younger right now. Deep divers, breathe with me. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. You better be raising the vibration, sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now, deep divers. Take that, take that, take that. Look, why is nobody talking about this, deep divers? There are things in our society we don't like to talk about. Oh no, we don't like to talk about it. And it builds up until you got an elephant in a room and Ralph Smart has to say, why is nobody talking about this? Look, deep divers, I'm a deep diver, meaning I talk about anything and everything under the sun. I'm not afraid, because this has helped me become my greatest version, really talking about things which make people uncomfortable. I'm ready to do that. And that's the reason why my life is changing for the better. So in this video, we're going to talk about what nobody is talking about, because we're deep divers. I want everyone to smash that like button right now if you support the real. Smash that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about what people aren't talking about. Let's go, deep divers. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation you are going to have the courage to speak your heart and mind, even if your voice shakes after this. If you're ready, just say thank you. Now, why is nobody talking about this, deep divers? Look, we're living in a world right now where a lot of people want to act like they don't know, like, oh my gosh, I don't know about that. And a lot of people as well are afraid. They're afraid to really speak their heart and mind. So I'm going to do it for all of you out there. Now, first and foremost, we came here to become our greatest version. And we are living in a world which is full of deception, a world which is full of trickery, and also a world which is full of silence. And the reason why it is so powerful to talk about what nobody is talking about, because it actually gives you the key to your own freedom. You know, Socrates said the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, if you reverse that, that means the examined life is worth living. You know, ever been around someone, deep divers, who's like, oh my gosh, that's so deep. And you're like, wait a second, I'm just living my truth and speaking my truth. Nothing deep about it. But you see, society has been dumbed down so much that people think if you start questioning reality, oh my gosh, that's so deep. And it's really not, though. This is just a casual conversation on Infinite Waters diving deep. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So first and foremost, why is nobody talking about this, deep divers? Have you noticed? Deep divers, it's got real quiet. Oh yeah, it's got real quiet, like as quiet as a church mouse. You can't even hear a squeak. You can't even hear a tiptoe. No, it's that quiet, deep divers. The whole world has become very quiet. And someone actually noticed this too. They're like, Ralph, gosh, the whole world is so quiet. And what do we mean by this? It means that, you see, when I started to share videos like in 2013, it was a lot happening on the planet, like in terms of awakening. A lot of people speaking up, so many different people with different creative energies. Everyone was unique. People were diving deep into all kinds of topics, right? And I'm like, this is an amazing time to be alive. And fast forward to right now on the planet, and I say, gosh, it's awfully quiet. You know, a lot of people have been censored, shadow banned, deplatformed, all of that. So, you know, a lot of people are kind of shook. And as well, the world has gone through a massive pandemic. A lot of people they still haven't gotten over that. So when I take a look around and say, why is nobody talking about this? Like, gosh, everything is so quiet. When I first started to even share on YouTube Deep Divers, you had people, different personalities, and this is what made YouTube exciting. The whole of social media is dead. Have you noticed that, Deep Divers? It's like, it's only bots. And it's because a lot of the real people, the authentic people, they've decided to go off and do their own thing, like a little samba baby, because they realize that the game is rigged. The algorithm is rigged. And social media in its essence should be about authenticity, individuality. And what a lot of people aren't talking about is that the juice, the magic has gone. Like, there are a few people who are holding it down. I'm one of them, an OG in the game. But a lot of people have vanished. Like, oh my gosh. There's something called the dead internet theory. The dead internet theory. And that's like over 70% of the internet is literally run by bots and AI. And this could be true, Deep Divers. Why is nobody talking about this? Why is nobody talking about the awakening becoming so powerful, the inorganic ones got shook? Like, the awakening is so powerful, and it got to a point, like a peak. It reached a peak that, oh my gosh, they were taking videos down. Oh my gosh, they were censoring people. Oh my gosh, they were trying to hide the truth. But three things that can never be hidden, Deep Divers: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Why is nobody talking about this? That, you see, you are led to believe that the awakening is not a big deal. No, the awakening has actually gone mainstream. It's actually infiltrated every single aspect, an area of society. It's just that it's being suppressed every single second. The inorganic ones, this force on the planet that actually uses the fear of human beings to survive. I've spoke about it a lot. And their greatest fear is that you wake up to your true power. And a lot of people are not talking about how the awakening is everywhere. It's just being suppressed. Like, people are ready for the awakening. They're ready for a new world. They're like, no, I don't want to see wars. I don't want to see Russia and Ukraine. I don't want to see Israel and Gaza. We came here to be free. And we didn't come here to live in a state of war, right? Why is nobody talking about this, Deep Divers? Look, when you remind yourself, we're in a world where, oh, what would you do for a Klondike bar? A lot of people have lost the essence of who they really are. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, you see, my greatest strength is my authenticity. The reason why I'm here after all these years is because I'm just being myself. An original is always worth more than a copy. But why is nobody talking about this? That in today's world, it's not even about talent. It's about how can you shock people. People want to be shocked. Are you not entertained? And this shows how humanity has fallen from grace. Why is nobody talking about this? That a lot of people, even young people, they just want to be known. And I'm like, known for what? Known for anything. People are like, I want to be famous. I'm like, famous for what? I don't know. I just want to be on World Star. I just want to be in the tabloids. A lot of people in this society have become so addicted to clout chasing. And we're seeing that this generation has lost so many of its young superstars, from Mac Miller, XXXTentacion, Little Peep, Juice WRLD, Amy Winehouse. And this should never happen. But it's the climate that this society has brewed up. It's a very toxic, hostile climate and environment, which is all about people moving away from who they really are. And we're in a world right now where people are going to fake some stuff just so it can go viral. Like, how crazy is that, right? I'm just being myself. I could have been a prankster. I could have done little videos here and there just to shock you. I could do that. I could really be a character, deep divers. But ain't nobody got time for that. Why is nobody talking about the people who are staying true to themselves are the people who are happiest the most? That's me. Slow motion. We're having the most fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, the stress that gets taken off when you can just relax and be yourself. You can just, whoa, I'm just being myself. But you know how many people are full of anxiety because they're being someone else? They're living someone else's life. Why is nobody talking about this? Deep divers, that we are playing on the hardest level ever. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everyone who's standing in their truth. Shout out to everyone who's letting go of fear and choosing love every single day. Because you're playing on the hardest level ever. You know why? Because this society wants you at a low frequency. It wants you in fear, shame, guilt, and grief. It wants you dumbing yourself down. It wants you not thinking for yourself or questioning reality. And you've managed to bypass all of that and still live your truth. Congratulations. Why is nobody talking about this? That you are literally superheroes. Like, to everyone out there who is just in their own element, their own vibe, not swayed by public opinion, can think for themselves, you're literally the creme de la creme. Congratulations. Because there is a force that wants you to be like everyone else. An automaton, a drone, a zombie. Why is nobody talking about this? That we didn't come here to merely exist. Like, sometimes I walk around, deep divers, I want to shake people like, is anyone in there? Then I realize I'm shaking the cat down the road. And it's like, put me down, Ralph. I'm like, okay. But we didn't come here to merely exist. We came here to live. We came here to raise the frequency. Right? I'm the life of the party, deep divers. Why is nobody talking about this? That heaven is not a place you go after you die. Heaven is on earth. What? Slow motion this side. I've really gone to amazing places all around the world, deep divers, around the world in 80 days, over 60 countries. One of the most amazing places I went to was Manoa Falls in Oahu, Hawaii. Amazing waterfall. See the water coming down. Took a swim inside there as well. It was fantastic. And I'm like, gosh, heaven is really on earth. Like, what if, deep divers, this whole life experience was supposed to be a blissful experience, but the inorganic ones reversed everything and made you believe that life is suffering? No. That was a program put in your mind. Life doesn't have to be suffering. Life can be the greatest, most fulfilling experience ever. And that's what I've made it to be for me. Why is nobody talking about this, deep divers? That is just a ride. Oh, it's just a ride. It is just a ride. And I know this. And that's the reason why I'm never so serious. I'm not taking myself so seriously. I realize we live in a flash of light. You know, when you remind yourself, deep divers, and this is what the ancients knew. You know, the ancients knew that the spirit is eternal, right? The spirit is eternal. The spirit is immortal. The Kaaba, the spirit, lives forever. However, the body has an expiry date. Why is nobody talking about this? That in our society, we place so much emphasis on this shell. And many people forget about the spirit inhabiting it, right? And we have to go back to remind ourselves we are multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. That this body is amazing, but there's so much more to us than just this body. Ladies, fellas. So when you remind yourself in this matrix, so many people identify just with their body. And that's it. Forgetting that that's only a tiny part of who you really are. You've got a greater you. And once you tap into that, you become your greatest version. Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. Why is nobody talking about this? Look, let's talk about baby. Heard that song, Deep Divers? Let's talk about love. Look, a lot of people in today's world think that love is possession. I want that. And that's the reason why people say my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife, my husband. But little do you know that you don't actually own them. Oh my gosh, why is nobody talking about this? And then people write to me, because I'm a psychologist, I'm going to help them out. They're like, Ralph, how come my relationship is not going so well? And I'm like, well, because you actually thought that you own them. No, you don't. You're just experiencing them. And you have to remind yourself, love is a verb. Love is a verb. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, you've got to demonstrate love. Ladies, right? Fellas, right? Don't tell me you love me. You better show me. Because a lot of people got a whole lot of talk. What about the action? Why is nobody talking about this, Deep Divers 7-Day Vegan Challenge? You know, I've been plant-based for over 18 years. I don't want an award, Deep Divers. I want a round of applause from you right now. Look, you know what I've realized? Because I got people I know who are like, Ralph, healthy eating is so expensive. Yet, they're buying a Gucci bag, Louis Vuitton bag, thousands of dollars. I'm like, is it really that expensive? Surely your health is more important. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, when it comes to eating good and healthy, a lot of people, they get stingy. They're like, oh my gosh, Whole Foods is whole paycheck. That cold pressed juice is like $14.99. It's so expensive. No, Deep Divers, your health is so precious. If you think that healthy eating is expensive, just wait till you see the cost of medical bills. Why is nobody talking about this? That we aren't the only ones in this universe. That's obvious. You know why? Because there are Earth-like planets everywhere. Kepler 186f. Kepler 186b. Kepler 452b. TOI 700. EF. It's everywhere. Like, clones of this planet are everywhere. And you think that you're the only ones? The cat down the road is laughing right now. When you remind yourself, Deep Divers, we are not the most intelligent. Like, wait a second, are we even intelligent? I don't know. We aren't the only intelligent life forms on the planet. I told you there are intelligences everywhere. Why is nobody talking about this? There are octopuses in the ocean that camouflage themselves with the rocks. How on earth are they able to do that? Why is nobody talking about this, Deep Divers? Why is nobody talking about that when you wake up, you're supposed to be happy, in love with the life you're living? You're not supposed to say, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to work. What? You're supposed to be enjoying every single second of your life. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm talking about it, Deep Divers. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful Deep Divers is just me. Marvelous. Let's breathe. Whoa. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I want everyone to smash that like button right now. If you support The Real, share this video, subscribe. Once again, hit that like button right now. If you support The Real, share this video, subscribe, because we're so real out here. Deep Divers. And make sure you go and check out the number one best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. You're going to love it, Deep Divers. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, Deep Divers, for men, women, children, even cats at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of hot, you want to model the clothing? You want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. Deep Divers, look. Why is nobody talking about this? There are so many things happening in our world. Like, I'm literally looking at the leaders of the world thinking, oh my gosh, humanity is in trouble. Big trouble. Like, I heard something President Biden was saying, but I actually couldn't understand what he was saying. Why is nobody talking about this? You got a leader of the most powerful country in the world who is speaking gibberish. Why is nobody talking about this? Anyway, deep divers. I want everyone to smash that like button, share this video, subscribe, and remind yourself in life, when you talk about things that are uncomfortable, when you talk about the elephant in the room, you can actually free yourself and go to the next level. One love, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Once again, deep divers of planet Earth, make sure you leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. Why is nobody talking about this, deep divers? Well, we just spoke about it. We just spoke about it.